Ready. Something like that.
Really? Really, you gonna start before I do the introduction already? You know you're live.
No, I didn't know I was live.
Well, nobody knows what you were talking
ready.
about.
I didn't know if that meant that you were going live
yeah,
already.
But see, now you're arguing, and nobody knows what you're arguing about because they didn't hear the first part. Good evening, race fans. Welcome to Twisted Tuesday. We have got 18 cars on the tracks here at Watkins, Glen at the Bring Your Own Booze 250. We'll be bringing you the action. Me and Brazy. How you doing tonight, Brazy?
I'm doing all right. Up for an argument.
Yeah. We'll be bringing the action in right after this.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say
Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to WFO Racing Network here on Twisted Tuesday. Today is April 16th, and we are at Watkins, Glen for the Bring Your Own Booze 250. I am going to be your host this evening, Deadman Strolling, along with my co-host. I'm sexier than him. Ray.
Okay, I'm confused. Are you saying I'm sexier than you, or you're saying you're sexier than me?
I don't know. It kind of didn't come out right.
What's going on, everybody?
Well, what do you know? What do you know about the Watkins Glen? Crazy.
Well, it originally opened in 1956, or was established in 56. Its first race took place in 1957. Jeff Gordon holds the record for the most NASCAR Cup wins with a total of 4. And I lost my other note. Tony Stewart actually has the most wins with 5 because of there's 2 different configurations of the track. There's the short course, which is a 2.45 mile track. And then there is the additional boot section of the track, which makes the track grow to where did it go? I had it. Where did it go? Makes it over 3 miles. This location is known for in the area of the Finger Lakes region of New York, providing a picturesque backdrop for race fans.
You Googled that shit, didn't you?
I always Google that shit. What are you talking about?
I was going to say, you don't know. Oh, of course. Look at that. Vern Bradley just take out a wall.
Wall check's done.
Wall checks are done.
3.4 miles. The boot makes it go to 3.4 miles.
So it grows a little, is what you're saying. The boot makes
the boot
it taller.
makes it grow.
We have 18 tracks on, or 18. Wow.
How about 18 cars on the track?
Yeah, how about we just start that shit completely over? Okay, we have 18 cars here tonight to bring you the action. Starting off with Austin, Peter Piper, Rodney Riper, Ricky Bobby Wagner, Chuck Sweeting, Richard Holland, Glenn Jameson, Elsie Daly will be here tonight. Vern Bradley, Lance Yancey, John Snew will be on the track again tonight. Bert Wilson, TJ Lee, Rick Fergone, Mike McCulley, Roy Hyde, William Brinton. He'll be joining us tonight. Brian Miskill, Ivan Jones, Paul Patterson, and Ray Chest Jr. Those are going to be your drivers this evening. Yeah. I got nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah. What's up? Peace and love, and bacon. You got to love that bacon. And they go in, we got to do a better timing, because there's no cars on the track, so I can't give them anything.
Is it us or them?
What's that?
Is it us or them?
No, it's them. They're going into a driver's meeting.
No, I know, but is our timing off or is their timing off?
Their timing, of course. I mean, we broadcast the show, people. All right, you go on our time. And
David Hyde says it's going to be a good one tonight.
Yes, it should be. Yes, it should be. It is the Glen. It's either, you know what? David's kind of right, man. I mean, it's going to be a good one because it's going to be a good race. Because it's always going to be a good race here at WFO Racing Network. But sometimes the Glen can either bite you in the ass and it'd be boring as hell because, everybody's wrecked and there's only one car out on the track. Or it could be very competitive. No cautions. That's going to be my take on tonight.
Oh, with the vehicles that we've seen hit the wall already, I'm saying there's going to be at least 2.
Yeah, see, I have an inside track. There's no caution on road courses. Not that at least there wasn't last year. What do I know, though? I mean, it's not like they tell us anything.
We just figure it out as we go.
Absolutely. No prodding, no, hey, make sure.
That's what makes it fun. We guess at what we're doing.
But I am going to give a big shout out to Bert Wilson. Thank him very much for some of the settings. Unfortunately, the two drivers he does the paint schemes on their truck that aren't showing up, neither one of them are here tonight, so I can't test it. But I did do the settings the way he told me, and he yelled at me too, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This must be nice not to have to do. Here it is, quote for quote. Must be nice not having to do anything, just sitting up on your ass in the booth while all the rest of us are doing all the work. And I'm tired of doing all the hard work and doing all these beautiful paint jobs and you assholes not showing it. Okay, it might not have been word for word, but it kind of,
Well, and I can say it's not you assholes, plural, because I have no control over the camera.
Well, neither do I.
I can't show anything.
You act like I have control.
You have a little bit more control than I do.
I can't even control my bladder.
Well, that's because you're old, but I mean, that's besides the point.
All depends.
We didn't need to know that you're wearing Depends.
And if you don't get that joke, then shame on you. Go back to comedian school. Learn how to take a joke. I guess. I don't know. Go bowling. I have a strange urge to want to go bowling.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like every time I look up, I see a sign that says go bowling.
Whoa. Oh.
Not sure that's going to help him out in his qualifying lap, but hey,
That's not not a very good qualifying thing there.
Speaking of the man, the myth, the legend right there, Bert Wilson's on the track. He's got kind of okay.
Was on the track.
And that car didn't look good. How about we take a ride along with William Britton?
See if he can do any better.
I'm going to have to say nope. Glen Jamison. Ride along with him a little bit. Anyway, how's all the chat doing tonight? Are y'all doing good? You made it through another. Not sure. That
must be the stopping point.
Yeah, I think that's pit lane. No, that's not pit lane.
The secondary pit lane.
Yeah. Go ahead and take another look at Burn. I almost called him Wreckmaster.
Well, we have seen him.
And
there you go. We have seen him hit the wall a couple times tonight.
We've got a lineup. We've got our lineup, and here is, I guess, what it's going to look like. Glen Jamison is going to take pole tonight. Austin Wagner qualifying second. Bert Wilson third. Lance Yancey fourth. William Britton is going to take the fifth spot tonight. TJ Lee. Okay. Well, I guess we can just do the cars maybe. Some of them. Yeah. And wait for the camera guy. Here we go. Glen Jamison, there is your pole setter right there. On his outside is going to be Austin Wagner. Behind him, Bert Wilson in the 70 car. Lance Yancey is going to be starting to the inside of him or the outside, depending on what way you are actually looking at the track. William Britton is going to be starting behind him. TJ Lee in the 34 car. And why in Sam's hell did it change cameras? I can't see shit. What camera do we want? How about that? And to his... TJ Lee. John Sanu will be starting seventh as LZ Daly to his left side. Chuck Sweeney in 9th, and Rick Fergone is going to be your top 10. Go ahead, take it from here.
All right. Number 11 is going to be Roy Hyde in the 00. And in the 31 in 12th place, going to be Richard Holland. Followed by the scary and who knows what'll come out of tonight, Vern Bradley in 13th. Brian Miskell is going to be your 14th position. And you got Michael McCauley in 81 is going to be your 15th position. Ivan Jones in 16. Paul Patterson in 17th. And Ray Chess Jr. is going to be your last car tonight.
There we go. There we go. Let's get back up to Mr. Glenn Jameson as he gets in behind the pace car here. And we're about to go green, green, green.
4 of the top 5 cars tonight are Fords right now. Start off. We'll see how it goes as they go on.
Well, Austin Wagner is in a Toyota.
Well, that's why I said 4 of the top 5.
I may or may not have heard that part. We may not get a lot of opportunities to do it, so we're going to, as soon as the green hits, we're going to do it, crank it up. Of course, it's going to take us 2 hours to get around the track so that the pace car can get off. I, for one, Mr. Brazy, am not a big fan of road courses.
Oh, we know. We remember last season.
Hey, look at that. The pace car can't even stay on the track at 30 miles an hour.
Giving it that wide girth.
Remembers of my prom date.
We're making a right turn.
There you go.
I don't think that pit car almost missed that pit lane.
And there we go. We've already got one tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Well, looks like we got a little LZ Daly coming into the outside, going down. Chuck coming in behind.
I'm doing the same for the first couple of laps at least.
LZ going off into the grass, trying to get a little bit sideways, coming back on the track, and is just going to take out the front bumper of Chuck Sweeney. Right there, Chuck Sweeney into the inside wall, and that is not going to help.
No, that was not a good
Take a
walls
look
are
at
not
it
very
one more time. Then we got to get back into live because there is no yellow. LZ Daly getting off into that grass, slip sliding away. Let's get back to live. Okay. What?
What?
What the hell? All right. There we go.
Looks like Chuck might be out.
There was a lot of damage. Chuck Sweeney is going to be loading that truck car up on the carrier already. His race is over for the night.
And then there were 17. Oh. No. Oh.
Say hi here, Rick.
And
And
stand
then there were
by.
17.
Thank you, John.
Here we go. Paul Patterson coming around to that, what would you call it? The shoe? Or
The
the
boot.
dog leg or the boot? Anyway, he's going to come around and, yeah. Looks like, oh, wait, yep. Oh. He is going to get a little loose there, and there's your action so far. Again, no yellow flag. No contact either, so that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Getting back to your leader right there in the 63, Glen Jameson, and we're only on lap 3. William Britton is right in behind with Austin Wagner on the backside. Lance Yancey in the 77 machine, he's your 4th place. Burt Wilson is your 5th. Right in behind there in the 70 machine.
You're welcome. I'll say hi, Vern.
We got another one.
Sure do. Ray Chest. Let's take a look at what happened there. Ray Chest, pretty much all by himself. He's coming down. Getting it. Getting on them binders. A little bit overjudged. And he's going to Tokyo drift that shit right. Oh, no. He didn't quite make it.
Almost.
Almost, though. Almost. Back to the live action.
Thank you, TJ. Oh,
Well, all right.
Oh, we got
and
another one.
just before we can do that, we got to go back and let's take a look at what happened to just happened to William Britton. He's going to come down and he's just going to lose it too.
They're getting loose.
Oh, no. Oh, that was a
Ouch.
hard hit into the wall. And no other cars. He was able to get off the track. You see, oh boy, Burt Wilson. The groundskeepers are going to be pissed off at you. Did you see the divots he put in that lawn?
Yes, I did.
Taking a look here at the number 6 car, or the 6th place car, the number 34, TJ Lee. And words are heard tonight.
Hurt one.
Yeah, and right in behind him is going to be Vern Bradley.
Just Vern.
Just Vern.
Know what I mean, Vern?
He reminds me of a character. I think we ought to start calling him Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bradley. There we go.
There you go.
What is up, Boyd Vance? How are you doing? In behind Vern is going to be just Rick. Rick Fergone in the number 10 car. Michael McCauley is coming, or well, was. Yeah. Roy Hyde in our 00 car tonight. And then Michael McCauley. Here he comes in his I mean, I understand the sweet tarts, you know what I mean? But it just reminds me of like a, I don't know, like the Barbie car. I always want to stand up and go, come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie. Anyway, we're at 6. We're only at 6 laps.
The Barbie car has got more pink to it.
And hence the reason why I changed the name of the race to Bring Your Own Booze 250. We're on 6 laps out of 45. Although I guess it could be worse. It could be 145.
It could be.
Anyway, behind him is the driver of that 33 machine, and that's going to be Brian Miskell Jr. Currently running 11th. Ivan Jones in the 53 machine. Saluted as it goes by. Star Spangled Banner. Right there. Getting a little loose. John Sanu in the 86 Toyota right there in the Luke Oil. Yeah, machine. Paul Patterson. Paul Patterson in the 51 machine. Vroom, vroom, vroom. William Britton. William Britton is unfortunately also going to be out, and he is going to be loading his car on a trailer transport tonight after that hard hit into the wall. It's a no-go. But we're going to go back to our leader here with a 0.28 second lead over Austin Wagner in that 88. Looks like they're already catching up to, who is that? LZ Daly is on the tail of the lead lap. Quite the battle going on here between these two.
Yeah, and at the same time, they got to be cautious because Elsie's been getting loose and all over the place. And then you got Austin. Austin get aggressive sometimes.
Austin's going to take that chance, going to dive down to the inside. He's going to get to that corner first. Is he going to be able to whoa that boy down, though, and to get through the corner? Oh, yes, he is. Look at that. And there we go. We have a new leader. Austin Wagner will be your first place.
Austin, Ricky Bobby,
Twitter,
John Jacob,
Dimer, Chip and Germer Smith, Wagner. Yes, it does, and he's actually trying to pull ahead a little bit. Our next driver is going to be in the 77 machine, Lance Yancey, and he's already 8 seconds behind. Richard Holland in behind him, Burt Wilson in 5th. Vern Bradley moving up 7 spots, and he's already in 6th spot. And this man right here, look at him. There he goes. Interval, putting an interval already to almost 2 seconds. Think this guy has raced road courses before?
It's possible.
LZ Daly going to give these guys a lot. Well, he's either giving them a lot of room or really screwed up on that corner. Because he took that shit wide as he goes down the lap. I can call him Wiggles. Okay, so we have to call Austin Wagner. We're not calling him Wiggles anymore. I mean, we're not calling him Ricky Bobby anymore. Now we call him Wiggles. Or how about we just call him Out of Gas?
You could call him that.
I mean, hasn't it been like 2 races that? Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
we could call him Top Up. And here we go. through the grass, over the hill, and through
Cars
the woods.
all over the place.
Cars all over the place. They're going to slow down and let the leaders go by. And they get around the lap traffic pretty well. And that's going to put Ray Chest and Paul Patterson down there and down a lap. Seems like everybody's kind of calmed down. I haven't got any red flags posting yet. Your leader, Austin Top Off Wagner. I like it. Tell you, I'm pretty impressed. Glen's been racing this course pretty well. He's in P2 right now. He was also your pole sitter, but he's down 1. Austin's up 2. And Austin's going through those corners like they don't even have a bend.
Glen's been able to close that gap back up, though, that he has.
Oh,
so.
yes, he has. Yes, he has. He's down. He's got it down back down to a 0.37. As you can see, 0.37 seconds doesn't mean shiz it. Richard Holland. Let's not forget about Richard Holland. He's taken over 3rd spot. Unfortunately for him, he's down 10 seconds. Lance Yancey moving over to the 4th spot. Burt Wilson still in 5th. Vern Bradley in 6th. TJ Lee in 7th. Roy Hyde, Rick Bergone, and Michael McCauley. He's going to top off your top 10. Richard Holland now getting up into that lap traffic, but able to pretty much make his way around. Some quality drivers realizing that maybe we just need to slow down and let the leaders by.
Slowing down quite hard there.
Yeah. Ah, that's all right. They got new tires. Not sure what's going on. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. As we ride along there with Mr. Glen Jameson in cab there. So do you think it's going to come down to pit strategy tonight?
I mean, it's going to have to. I don't.
Stand by. We got a Rick. Here's Rick Bergone. Go ahead and take a look at what just happened to him. He's going to come around. TJ Lee right out there in front. Oh, we already saw that. Saw that. No issues, though. Just a little bit hard into the corner there, and he's going to be able to get right back at it and get back into it. You know, a couple flat spots maybe, but no injury to the car. We just had Ivan Jones in the 53. Let's take a look at him. They kind of come by in rashes.
Corners are hard.
Corners are hard. These drivers aren't used to that. Oh, I see what he did there. You see, he tried to do a little bump and weave there, and it weaved and bumped.
Yep.
And, yeah. The one thing about NASCAR tires, I can tell you this. There's no tread. Therefore, not good for stopping. Good for traction when they get heated up, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back into the live.
Sometimes not good for turning.
Yeah, apparently not good for turning. Replay seems to be working really good. Fingers crossed. We've had no blinkage.
Now, why do you gotta bring it up?
Well, you know, because if it's gonna happen, I want it to happen. That way I can just shoot my computer.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. Go ahead and take a look here at this pass right here. John Sanu on the outside. He's going to get himself around Michael McCulley. On the straightway. Look at that. We're doing play-by-play shit now. we are phenomenal. Richard Holland moving his way up to third and still cannot overcome that time. Austin Wiggles top off Wagner has moved his time interval to over a second now.
I think now that Richard's clear of a lot of the lap traffic, I think he'll start bringing that time down a little bit. He was kind of hung up there for a little while on lap or two, trying to get around all that lap traffic. I think now that he's got some room, he'll make some gains.
David says they all seem to have difficulty turning right. It's because they're not supposed to. It's a NASCAR. Who the hell came up with these type of tracks? That's like pulling a fish out of water and then asking him to dig a ditch. You see that?
That is quite the analogy.
I know. And I came up with that right there, right now, on the fly.
Really?
Yeah. Ain't nobody said that shit before. I'm a rock star.
Probably ain't nobody gonna ever say that shit again either.
I will. You know what? I think I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt.
It's like pulling a fish out of water and asking him to dig a ditch.
Exactly. And you just said it, my friend. So there. You just proved me right. It's catchy. Copywritten in 2024. EMS Productions, Nerd Radio, KDMS. Let's take a look. Vern Bradley moving his way up to the top 5 in that 14 Bazooka. Currently, well, you know, he's behind.
I mean, technically, isn't everybody behind?
I mean, well, not technically. Well, okay. I mean, kind of technically. It depends on what kind of technically you mean.
Isn't there only one kind of technically?
I mean, technically speaking, yeah. See, I'm not the only one that doesn't like road courses. Our viewership is tank. Hey, speaking of tank, where's that guy that drives like he's in a tank? We're missing Al Amy tonight.
Well, it's one of two things. Either his construction job took a little longer than anticipated and he just couldn't make it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Or...
Yeah, I'm not going with that one.
Or it was, I ain't racing a road track.
I'm going to have to go bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Go bowling. See, there you go. Oh, a little bit of wiggle there.
Oh.
Austin top off Wagner did a little bit of ippy dippy. But hey, you know what? Unfortunately unfortunately for Glen Jamison, he did the same thing. I think we're getting into a little bit of tire wear, maybe?
Probably.
Because we've got Austin top off Wagner got a 2.3 second lead now.
I mean, we are just about to get a whole 18 laps in. So,
ooh. Hell yeah. 18 laps. What? let's take a look and see if there's actually any battles. Is there anybody close to each other? Well, there we go. We got Brian Miskell back here. And Michael McCauley.
Lap traffic.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. "19 laps out of 45, and your leader is that man right there." Hey, isn't that a... You got to change that logo. Now you can just put a big X on his hood.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that Twitter? Twitter, or isn't that the
I guess
Tweety?
they have to
Tweety?
say.
The bird.
Oh yeah.
And there he goes.
Going wide.
Going wide, getting around the 51 right there. Paul Patterson putting him another lap down. Man's driving it like he stole it tonight. Looks like we got a... Did we do that one already, or?
No, that's a new one.
That's a new one. Okay, let's take a look at Ray Chest. This just happened.
That corner seems to be
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Yeah.
one that seems to be getting them tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that lawn. Look at that lawn. And, uh-oh. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna rearrange the rear end a little bit.
Yeah, you know. Oh. Man, don't you hate when people pull out in front of you without a turn signal? My goodness.
Well, I mean, he couldn't signal. He doesn't have signals. They're gone. Left him there on the wall.
And look at this. Brian Miskell's about to fall a lap down.
And Austin's going to gain another 2 seconds.
Another 2 seconds. Let's take a look and let's ride along with a little bit of Glen here and find out what's going on. For the longest time, they were able to keep right up next to each other. I don't know if he's getting a little greasy around the corners or...
Looks like it.
Because, I mean, to be honest, he's not really fighting lap traffic. But he is having to slow down. Oh, yeah. He's having to slow down quite a lot. Coming in those corners, he's getting a little greasy. Hence the reason why we got a 4.5 second lead now. Well, you can say one thing. This man came to race tonight.
Yes, sir, he did. Maybe he wants to get up here and talk.
Yeah. Well, that boy right there's passed everything up but a photo op.
Somebody calling in for a pit. Up to 5 seconds. He's just growing that lead.
He is not slowing. But now, here's the question you have to ask yourself.
Oh, Vern crashed.
Uh-oh. Well, shocker. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Vern Bradley coming down to the downside there. And what do we got? Who's that? The 77 in before.
Oh, that same corner that Ray spun out on or slid out on.
See if he can keep it out of the... Oh, no, he ain't keeping it out. He going right into the wall. And there you go. 14 of Vern Bradley. Oh, Yep.
He's going to touch backside too.
Yep. Maybe his car's too long. He wanted to take a little bit off the front. You know, it's kind of
Well,
like
you
when
know,
you tell
he's
your
trying
hair.
to balance it out.
Yeah, you tell your hairstylist, take a little off the front, a little off the back. We'll be good. But now my question is this. And you know what? Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? Because you know damn well everybody's asking the same question. Will he maintain and not run out of fuel tonight?
Well, and see, that's the thing. So they are just about halfway. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know
How
where
many
your
laps tonight?
Common Core went, but you know,
45.
yeah, they're
So
halfway.
we're halfway.
And he
What was that?
that wasn't me.
He disappeared for a second. When he came back, parts were flying.
Mm-hmm.
Must be releasing the parts not needed for the car to lighten it up to make it go faster. Because he is at a 7-second lead.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
So I almost got I guess the way I'm kind of looking at it is, if I were him, if my tires are holding up, you wait for people behind you to pit, then you
And
pit,
they are already pitting.
and I think he can maintain his front lead then.
Well, you got to remember, it only takes it takes less than 15 seconds to get into pit, and this is a minute and 15 seconds around the track. Glen Jameson looks like, and it's a long ass pit road. Glen has already entered in pits and is now just getting to his pit stall. I mean, these people at the track are like, you can only do 15 miles an hour.
This is a school zone.
Yeah, it might as well be. Might well have big old yellow bus out there with a stop sign. Slow down. Anyway, Rick Vergone, he is going to be going in. And look how long this pit road is. And here they are.
Ray Chess Jr. has crashed again.
Well, while we're doing that, let's take a look at what happened here. Ray is just not having a good night on this road course.
No, it is not doing well for him tonight.
As you can see, he's already missing his trunk, and now he's just going to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
That's going to hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
That one might put him out.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might. Anyway, Austin Wagner, Richard Holland has come down pit road. Lance Yancey has come down pit road. The only one that hasn't is Burt Wilson. And your leader, right there, in the 88. Wonder if he remembers he has to put fuel in the car.
Well, you know, it's a shorter race. So I mean, oh, somebody just went
Way
out.
out the boondocks. And here he comes. Now watch how long it's going to take him to get to his.
Why are you doing the wedding march?
I don't. Well, because he's coming down pit road. You know, it's kind of fitting.
Oh.
Nobody else knew that was the wedding march until you said something. Now everybody's like, "Why is Dead Man doing the wedding march?" Way to go, Brazy. Way to blow my cover. And he's going to have his left side up. Right side up. And he's going to top off with fuel. Now, technically, this That being said, he should have enough to go because he went 25 laps and there's only 20 more to go. So there goes your race leader in and out of the pits without incident. Glen Jamieson has been able to knock down that okay, wait a minute. What am I doing here? Yeah.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
because you're looking at Richard Holland.
Yeah, Glen Jamieson has been able to cut into that lead with that pit and catching back up to the leader, breaking it down to just under 4 seconds.
Elsie's a lap down, but you wouldn't know it.
No, you wouldn't. I think he's been kicking himself in the ass the entire time because he just lost it a little bit of an incident taking out Chuck Sweeney there in the third lap of the race. But been running a hell of a race since then. And Richard Holland doing everything he can, but still down by 13 seconds.
I mean, with the way Austin Ricky Bobby Wiggles has been driving tonight,
You forgot
it's
top
almost
off.
his race. It's almost his race to lose.
Oh no, it is his race to lose. We've got 19 laps. Don't get over aggressive. It's a lap car. Chill, relax. There we go. Look at that. And he's going to dive down to the inside. I mean, he races it like there's somebody right there. He's racing like there's somebody right behind him.
Maybe he's got some police lights hanging in the back, so he feels like like police are after him.
A little bit of connection there. Blinking again and again. Oh, man. Can you imagine leading predominantly leading most of the race and then
Disconnect.
a disconnect with 5 laps to go? Ooh. Ooh. Let's go down here and take a look at 77 Lance Yancey. He's currently running 4th spot. Doing okay. Bert Wilson there in 5th.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I might have to step away for a moment.
Okay.
Sirens are going off.
Oh. Don't worry about it. Till the windows start to shake and blow out and the door gets ripped off, you'll be fine. Just strap yourself in. You got a seatbelt? Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and go through our top 10. Austin Wagner, your leader right there. Glen Jamieson in the 63 machine, running right about 2.5 seconds behind. Richard Holland in the 31 machine is currently running 3rd, about 13 seconds down. Lance Yancey in the 77 machine is running 4th. Bert Wilson in the 70 is your top 5.
Thank you, Paul.
John Sanu right here in the 86 is running 6th. Rick Fergone is running 7th. And I think Crazy just got sucked out the door. TJ Lee running 9th. Right there in the 34. And we've got Brian Miskell in the 33. That is your top 10. However, 9 and 10 are also a lap down. TJ Lee in position 8 is the only one on the lead, or is the last car on the lead lap. And this man right here has been running in precision, surgical precision tonight's race. We're hearing thumping and clapping and clattering. That's just Brazy getting sucked out by a tornado. Or a wildfire. Or a snowstorm. Or a blizzard.
I forgot to mute my mic, sorry.
Or a dog running across the road. Who knows? It is Wisconsin after all.
It sounds like it's northwest of me, so
Yeah.
they must have one confirmed. So
You be fine. You be fine.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Rick Vergone is out. Vern Bradley in the pits. Chest is still in the pits. But Rick Vergone, not really sure. Rick jump. I didn't see any incident. Maybe he just blew a motor. This man right here needs to put a class on how to do road courses. My God. Can you imagine if we had 18 people driving like he is?
Well, I mean, technically we do.
Hold on.
They're just
Hold on, you have to let me know.
not doing it as well.
Well, that's what I meant. I mean, packed up. Then it'd be a NASCAR race. Because right now, he's just sitting there all by himself.
All by himself. He wants to be all by himself to the end.
Well, there goes the YouTube algorithm right there out the window. We dropped down to one viewer, and I think that's me.
I'm viewing.
Apparently, it doesn't count you.
I guess not.
I don't even know why.
Wrong.
So right now, technically, we have more people in the booth than we do in the stands. Hey, you know what, though? That's okay, because there's going to be a replay on this. Mofos better watch it over and over and over and over to get our algorithm. Stain George, I count. Let's go Yancey. There we go. There we go, Shane. Way to go. He's hanging in there. Lance is actually doing a very good job. He's maintaining that fourth spot right here in that 77. Haven't called him out. He hasn't really made any big mistakes. It's just, unfortunately, the people in front of him are just getting through the course a little bit faster. Richard Holland, man, is just doing everything he can. 16 and a half seconds down right now from second place, and then another 5 seconds from first.
But still up 9 spots.
Exactly. The biggest mover of tonight. Richard Holland up 9 spots right there. But I don't know. We've got 13 laps to go, and this man shows no mercy. He's showing no mercy out there at all. I think I just saw John Sanu throw spike strips out there on the track. 13 laps or 12 laps to go. I mean, we got another 2 hours of racing.
I mean, if you go by the start of the race,
I mean, let's face it, man. There ain't nobody out there that doesn't realize I am not a fan. But it doesn't matter. We're here every week, and that's how we do it.
Thank you, Ivan.
Just got a brief glimpse there of Roy Hyde. Roy Hyde is now the tail end of the lead lap in 7th spot, as we just watched Austin go ahead and go around TJ Lee. And not be damned if Austin isn't cranking him out, tracking him down. You take a look at, there's the 00 right there in front of him. We're inside Austin's car right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A weeble wobble. Wiggles.
and I'm starting doing that now. It's
David says, yeah, there's 4 of us here. The replay will be watched by all of the grandkids tomorrow.
nice.
I guess we start to make this family friendly. That's
Well, I thought
okay.
it was supposed to be, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, David just mutes us and lets them watch the race. Man, I gotta take my hats off. This guy right here is impressing me tonight on a road course, and that's not easily said.
Well, we know last season, what was it? It was, I want to say it was Richard Holland last season, I believe, and Glen Jameson. Weren't they 1 and 2? And then Glen made a mistake there on like the last lap that allowed Richard to go around or something like that.
I can't remember the last time I pooped, and you want me to remember Watkins Glen from last year? What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, the 88's done this before. Yeah, I'm going to say that, yeah, he's definitely ran a few road courses in his time. Because he is about to, he is coming up strong on the number 7th spot. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. What the hell? And he gone again. This time it's not me, and there it is right there. Look, that he is so good on that dog leg right there. And Roy Hyde becomes the next victim
Trying to give you the bottom there.
and goes down a lap, which is going to leave John Sanu right here in the 6th spot. Lance Yancey right here running 4th. Still in the top 5. Richard Holland down 23.5 seconds now. Glen Jameson, look at this, 5.8 seconds. And we have 8 laps to go. Dirt Demon. I had way too much damage to. Yeah. It was an unfortunate. But like you said, we'll be excited to see you back in the trucks tomorrow.
Take the call.
Seven laps this time by. Austin running really strong in practice. As long as he keeps hitting his marks, he's got no issues. But boy, I tell you, he hit the wall pretty hard in practice.
Yes, he did. Although I think just about everybody did in practice.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, I'm not picking on him, that's for sure. Because I mean, you know, I think you know what I think it was. I think he only hit the wall to make everybody else feel good. He did a gold trickle.
Hmm.
No, he didn't want to be the only driver not to hit the wall. But when it came, look at this. There goes the 33. 33 of Brian Miskell. He's already a lap down. But he's going another lap down. Hyde. Daly, yeah, Daly's a lap down. Lee's a lap down. Miskell just went another lap down to 2 laps down. And no show of weakness in that 88 machine right there.
Richard Holland now down 22 seconds from second place. I don't think he's gonna catch him. I don't think Holland's gonna catch Jameson.
I'm gonna go on a limb there, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna say that, you know, Richard's just gonna sit back and be happy with third tonight. The third at Glen is not a bad thing. I want Wagner tested for steroids. Oh, trust me. His car will definitely be pulled in for inspection. You can guarantee 17 other drivers are going to request it, even though he did nothing wrong.
You know what he did? I know what happened here.
You did.
So, I do. So, Vern had his list of cheat codes, and he set them down during the drivers' meeting.
Oh, by
and
accident.
Austin swapped them. So Austin got the good cheat codes.
Oh,
and Vern got the wall cheat codes.
Yeah, Vern got the sitting in pit for last 25-minute cheat code. Well, this time by, it's going to be 4 more. 4 more to go.
Thank you, McCully.
Glen's back here. I don't think he's got anything for him, to be honest with you. Glen's doing everything he can, but he is right at about 6 seconds, 5.7. Cut it down a little bit, but Austin just being very strong through that dog head, or boot, or dog tail, or shoe, or sneaker, or
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
That damn corner has just as many names as this driver does. Look how smooth he comes in. He hits his points perfect. And out he goes. Four laps to go. Make that three laps to go.
3 laps to go. Yeah, actually, I kind of wonder. I don't know if that is actually the boot.
No. It's your story. I just let you tell it.
Sorry, I was just trying to time that better. That's all right.
Oh, look who wanted to show up. Look who wanted to show up at the very tail end. Come in here and try to do a boat. What's up, Diana? What's up, Cindy? Come in with 2 laps to go and say hi, DMS and Brazy, just like, acting like they've been here all night, like they all that.
Now, those of you in chat, go ahead and put a driver number that you want to vote for driver of the day.
I'm going to be honest. I think you know where my vote's going.
That car right there.
That car right there, man, he has just put on a masterclass here at the Glen.
Also, hello, Diana and Cindy.
David Hyde coming in with the 00. The 00 of Roy Hyde. Currently running in the top 10. He's right here in the 8th spot. Let's go through this real quick before we run out of laps. Austin Wagner still going to be your leader. Second place is going to be that man right there in the 63, Glenn Jameson. Richard Holland in the 31 machine. Going to bring it down a little bit. He's got it back down to 17-ish seconds. Lance Yancey going to be running your 74 or 77, going to be in 4th spot. Burt Wilson in that 70 machine right there. No, right there. Thank you, camera guy. John Sanu in the 86 machine. We haven't mentioned much about John tonight. He's just been kind of shellacking, sitting back and chilling. And just as I say that, we were looking at him. Austin appeared around the corner. So we might have another victim. And there he is. He's going to go around to 51. Still going to hit his marks. Man, 10 more laps. I think this guy would be first. It's out a little wild right there, but we are on our final lap.
They are not running the boot.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
My goodness. You need to calm it down. Calm it down.
Hey, you've got almost 8 seconds lead. Don't.
Oh no.
No, now he's being cocky.
Now he's just being cocky. Did you see that? He was acting like he was out of fuel. What an asshole. All right. Well, we have Cousin Gaming coming in with a vote for 31, and the Dirt Demons coming in with a vote for number 6. And we're going to let that celebration right there go on as we get prepared for our interviews. We'll be right back. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Bring Your Own Booze 250. How about you, Austin Wagner? You got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Wow, what a surgical, what a show. Unbelievable.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I'm probably going to have to go out on a big limb and say that yeah, you probably raced one, maybe two road courses in your career.
Yeah, I've been getting into the road courses a little bit here lately, ever since the rain came out, and it definitely paid off tonight.
Well, it definitely paid off because not you you put on a hell of a show, my friend. It was a great
Appreciate
race.
it.
Exciting to watch. 7 seconds over Glen. Take us through. I mean, was it just about hitting your points or?
Yeah, I knew there wasn't going to be any caution, so I knew we'd have to be pitting around halfway lap, like 25 or whatever. I knew I had to keep my tires safe till then. One of the biggest things about these tracks is just not hitting those rumble strips and just keeping the tires, not too hot, and I don't know, just kind of going slow to go fast, and eventually things will start working out. And yeah, it's nice whenever there's no random cautions and having to play out some weird pit strategy and shit like that, because that's been really fucking me the past however many races. So I'm glad I didn't run into that again tonight.
So what was the bobble at the end? Just showing off or
Yeah, just kind
making us think that maybe you ran out of fuel again this week?
Had to keep everybody on their toes.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, anybody you'd like to thank for your win tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Always a good time. WFO, the whole league, everyone who runs it. Always a lot of fun every Tuesday and Wednesday night. Shout out to Boyd watching. Shout out to old Eli Hambino. Shout out to his mom, Moshana. That's about it.
There we go. There we go. What a great race. Congratulations on your Bring Your Own Booze, winning at Bring Your Own Booze 250 here at Watkins Glen.
Alrighty, thanks guys. Have a good one.
There he is, man. And I'm not lying. That was. Why am I not even in the right Discord? What in Sam's hell?
I don't know what you're doing.
I have.
But
no
anyways,
idea.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't call, Austin, Ricky, Bobby, whatever, John Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Oh yeah, and Top Off.
Yeah.
Top Off.
That's new.
That's the new one.
It is new.
Top Up. Yep. Austin
like
Top Up. Austin Top Up Wagner.
I like it.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Have a
Yeah,
great.
thanks guys.
All right, we're going to be bringing up the next driver tonight in second spot. How about you, Glenn? You got a copy, brother.
Hey, DMS Brazen Bull, how you doing tonight, guys?
Man,
We're doing all right.
we're kind of still in awe.
I am too.
I mean, you and Austin had a terrific battle at the beginning. You set the pace. Austin came in second, and then hell, I don't know what the hell happened. He gone.
Yep, he's a little bit faster here than me. Just on these road courses, I just try and race the track and try and get my rhythm where I can feel comfortable and don't worry about anything else. Let things take care of themselves. He's just faster here. He's better road racer here. He's a lot faster than I am. He did a great job tonight. Congrats to him.
He did. But you did too. No incidents, no accidents, no bobbles. I mean, you just, like you said, you ran the course, you ran the race.
Yeah, just tried to get in the rhythm. Practice was a mess. I wrecked more cars in practice than I think I did laps. And but it's probably you go out and wreck it, and then you know how much to back off and just try and get your rhythm. And obviously I think qualifying made a difference tonight. You qualify up front, hard to pass. Track position is important here, so that all seemed to work out. And like I say, I just kind of kept my focus, kept in my rhythm, and everything worked out. So it was a great night. I'll take it. It's a good finish. Should be helpful in the points, and lot of fun.
Well, there you go. Anybody you'd like to thank for your P2 tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank all the guys back at the shop. They worked all week on this road course truck, and I crashed so many trucks in practice they actually had to build a new one. But definitely got to thank you guys for broadcasting this in the booth. Thank everybody who watches this. I hope it was enjoyable. Hope everybody had fun. Hope you guys had fun broadcasting. And Macaulay puts on a great show. Again, has done a great job recruiting all these guys out here. Heads up. I just saw a lot of respect on the track, a lot of great racing. Everybody did a great job. And thanks to all of them. Thanks to Vern and Hal and everybody who puts this on. It's a lot of fun. I've said this before, but I look forward to Tuesday and Wednesday every week. It's probably the best days of the week.
I'd like to add on that a little bit too, because I got to admit, there is some and this is not the easiest track to get around, and not the easiest to get around other cars, and to see, drivers such as yourself and Lance, and I'm going to throw out Bert and John, and Roy, everybody just working together, and hey, look, these guys are quick. I'm just going to get the hell out of their way and let them race their race. What a wonderful job tonight.
Yep, I think it was a good job all around. Like I say, just great group of guys to race with, and I really appreciate all of them. Just it was a good night.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your P2 here at Bring Your Own Booze 250 at Watkins Glen. Glen Jameson.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, you know what? That means we've got one more interview. There, Brazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've ever heard this guy before.
No?
No.
He's new.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a new name. I don't think I've ever. Well, I wonder what he sounds like. Let's find out. How about you? Is that Richard Holland?
Go ahead.
How are you doing tonight, brother?
Oh man, I'm doing all right, I guess.
So
I can't complain.
let me ask you this: at what point in the race were you looking at the time and went, you know what, I'm going to be happy with third?
About really before we pitted there at the halfway point, I kind of knew that them guys were on another level, and it was going to take them making a mistake for me to catch them. So I just kind of settled in. I didn't have anybody behind me, so I just raced the track and tried not to make any mistakes myself, and just run clean laps. That's all I did.
Yep. And we were talking about that earlier, because I believe, correct us if we're wrong, but me and Brazy were talking about it. But wasn't it you and Glenn last year, kind of battling it out here at the Glen?
Geez, it might have been. It might have been. I actually did sneak out a win here somehow. I don't know how I ever did that, but it might have been me and Glenn. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It probably was, based on the way he ran tonight. He was definitely on another level.
Yeah. And
So from what I can remember, I think it was you and Glenn, 1 and 2, coming to the end, and he kind of bobbled in the end, lost his traction. You were able to sneak around him, and that's how you got your win.
Ah, nice. Yep.
I don't remember what I had for breakfast, let alone Glenn last year. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Congratulations to Austin on the win. He was stupid fast.
Oh my God. He just.
Yeah. I knew he'd be fast here. Anyways, I raced with Austin a long time. I knew he'd be fast, but Glenn was extremely fast, and it looked like he had a really good clean run. So happy for him.
Yeah, and we were just talking about that too, and whether or not the biggest thing I like about, especially I'm just going to be out front with it, but especially this year, the quality of drivers that are on the track. There's, every once in a while, people get heated and stuff, but the egos, especially like on this track, people were moving aside. They understood. You know what I mean? It was there was a lot of clean racing. They just knew that, hey, look, Richard I ain't got nothing for him. Let me just get out of their way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point, DMS. A class act by all them guys tonight. Anybody that was off the pace or, was getting past or whatever, even if it was multiple times, they moved out of the way, gave us plenty of room. I know they did me, and it was much appreciated. So that was a class act by those guys tonight. Every one of them.
Well, yeah, you got anybody you would like to thank for third place and driver of the day?
Ah, nice. Amy Nation. Woo!
Yeah. But you look, they also came in with only 3 laps left and went 31 before they even said hi.
Yeah. Well, they know who to vote for. No, no. I want to thank my teammates Rick and Hal and for just for being teammates and hanging out and doing what we do. Rick didn't have a very good race and he ended up quitting early, but I think he spun out. He said and hit the wall, something like that. But yeah, I wanna thank everyone that has anything to do with the league and puts on the show. Vern and Hal and everybody for doing all the behind the scenes stuff. You guys for putting on this broadcast. Did you get your stuttering fixed?
Yeah, I believe we
Awesome.
did. I believe we
Nice.
did.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah,
But yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for putting this show on. We always love to go back and watch it, and I know a lot of drivers do. So a lot of friends and family and whatnot love to watch the races of the drivers, and wouldn't have that if it wasn't for you guys doing what you do. So appreciate it. And I got to thank the fans, Amy Nation, anybody that comes out watches me race, support me. I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. And Amy Nation, I wish we could have got up there a little bit further to the front and given you guys something to cheer about, but thanks for the votes, guys. Thanks for the support.
Hey, P3 at the Glen. That's a hell of an accomplishment, my friend.
Woo!
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your P3, Richard Holland. Congratulations, sir.
Thanks, guys.
All right, final thoughts there, Brazy.
Dicey in the beginning, strong in the end. That's how the race went.
Yep. I couldn't agree more. Matter of fact, I wouldn't agree more. Because then that would make you right.
Oh,
Well, Brazy, I want to put out some thanks. I want to put out thanks to Michael McCauley, Hal, and Vern for allowing us to do our job and being up in the booth. And I want to extend our thanks to you, Brazy, for joining me and helping us make a strong broadcast and every week in and out. And of course, the fans.
well, it's always fun.
Well, that being said, and all that mushy shit out of the way, on behalf of WFO Racing Network, God bless each and every one of you for joining us tonight. We cannot wait until we see you guys tomorrow during the truck racing. God bless. Have a good night.
Later on, everybody.